What's up, my traders? So here I'm gonna teach you how to approach the forex market in a better way. What are the best time frames to look at, and what are the nice setup to take with no wasting time. Let's go straight to the charts. All right, boom. All right here what you can see, this is USD CHF, which is a very nice pair. So right here what I'm gonna teach you, I'm gonna show you the best time frame. Of course, I myself, if I want to make analysis, I start from the weekly. And the reason why I look at the weekly, here I want to see the bias. I want to check out like the bias. You get here, I don't check the direction, because on a weekly we may be in a bearish while we are selling on a lower time frame. I mean the 1H and the daily and all of those stuff. So again, on a weekly, let me show you what do I see. I just take a look at the key areas. What are the key areas? You can see we are having this one. We are having these key areas, strong key areas. You get these strong key areas. So if you're a price action trader, you know about the chart patterns. As I've been telling you that we don't usually trade the chart patterns, but we usually trade what chart pattern represents. If you can draw a trend line like this, so most of people, they use wick by marking trend lines, but I myself, it depends. Sometimes I can use wicks, sometimes I can use the body. All of them, they work the same, they are the same. It depends on how you approach the market. But for the person who doesn't know how to draw a trend line, you would rather use, it is very nice to use wicks. Like as you can see, we are having this touch here, second touch, boom, we broke out. So we had to break this the trend. Then we are having this one here. You can see some touch. Having here this touch, another touch, the third touch. That is very important. So another thing we are having, this is a weekly. Remember, so on a weekly, I'm spotting this area of support, of course. So you can see the market, it was supposed to bounce here and drop down, but instead we broke that level, which means buyers are in control. So let's go to a lower time frame. On a weekly time frame, I don't usually mark a lot of things, since I'm a day trader, and I hope most of my students are day traders. So here I can come to daily, which is the most important time frame. You get the daily and 1H. I like them, like they are the most important time frame that I can usually trust. So on a daily, we can see our perfect chart patterns, and if you can see this pattern, I told you we don't usually trade we don't usually trade chart pattern. We trade what chart pattern represents. You get, this is the chart pattern. You can see this is a falling wedge, right? And it is the same pattern right here. So this chart pattern, it represents that there is a continuation in the market. You get, this is a continuation. You can see here the market was in a downtrend, an uptrend. So a pullback with a chart pattern, and boom, we are continuing to the uptrend. You get, so you should go and check your charts. This is going to be a nice trade to the upside, whereby you can catch almost 1,000 pips. I'm telling you this. So this is a daily. Sometimes I focus on a daily, whereby I draw my key zones. You can see we are having this support that is going to become it. We are having this support. We broke it to the downside. Then we were supposed to bounce from this zone here so that we can go to the downside. So we had to break it. So which means the market, it is trying to come here for a retest. You get, so you can see I trade from the key zones only. I don't usually, I don't usually trade from the mid of the trend and all of those stuff. So you should avoid that. If you really want to make money in the forex market, you should avoid that. So as you can see that we are having some key zones here. I shall call it a neckline. So this is where people get manipulated, or where they lose money and be like, man, these are market makers are taking my money and all of those stuff. So if you can realize it, well, we are having this level here. This level got violated, so the market pretended that it is retesting. You get, so which means these guys, they try to take the early buyers. You get, because we are having a key zone here. You get, the market made a shift to the upside, and the market it is trying to bounce back to this zone. You get? So from the daily, as you can see, I try to go to the 4H. Well, by the way, the most time frame that I trust it is the 1H. So on a 4H, I try as the way I was checking on a weekly for some patterns. So on a daily, I look for occasions. Are you getting me? So I slow down to the 4H. I look for some patterns on a day. On a 1H, I look for key zones. So this is the 4H. I look for the patterns. I do teach this to my students, whereby if you're getting confused with the candlestick, you would rather you can use the line chart, where you will be able to draw your trend line very well. You get? Which is a very nice one. You get? You can see here we are trying to trade into this trend line, but let me turn it to a candlestick. Sorry, these ones. So I will do like this. I will use the wicks. So you can see the market it is trying to trade into this channel. You get? So if you can realize this channel, it is again the continuation channel. If you can realize this channel, the first touch it was from the upside, and you know up. So most of the time, this is where we get our continuation from here to here, then something like that. You get? So before that happens, I want you to take a look. This is where most of people get lost from. You get? So if this is a continuation chart pattern, which is a channel, it can turn into a reversal, whereby it can bounce from here and boom, drop down. So this is the level to look at, whereby you may see some kind of breaking to the upside, but in actual sense, if you take time, you will realize that the market it is can easily leave here some weak and boom starts dropping down to this level. So my key zones are here. From here, this is where I mark my key zones from. You can see we are having these supports, is support inside, we are having another support inside. So this is where I be like, you know what, let's go back to the 1H, because on a 1H there I'm looking for a direction. You get? So because I know on a daily we are having key zones, which are this one. Again, we are having another key zone where you see it. We are having another key zone. You can see this one. Very nice key zone. Are you seeing that? Very nice one. So if you can realize, we are having two key zones, whereby we are having these key zones here down and up. So where do you check and be like, can I sell or buy, and something like that? Because this is where someone can be confused, are we going up or we are going down? You get? So let's go back to the 1H. I hope you can understand. If you go back to the 1H, remember we are having two key zones. Even in a lower time frame, we do have some key zones. You get? You just check the most retested levels. You get? We are having this. Can you see that? We are having this. Retested, retested, retested. So the market, it is trying either to leave some wicks around this trend line or to go to this zone. So what can I look at? Like, what can I how do I choose the direction? So this is where I type in like buy above. So the reason why I do this, it's because I don't want to mess up. Because the market can make a retracement from here and be like, now we are dropping, I start selling or I start buying. I would rather set my alarms from here. Then another thing, I would go to 30 minutes or continue in 1H, where I will mark my zone here. So I'm expecting again the market to come to this zone. You get? In order to make this pattern ahead, inverted head and shoulder. So which means I will buy here, I will sell here. No, let me delete this. I will sell, sell below. So this is the scenario I use. You get. So here people are trying to sell. You may find that even as a pure price action trader, we do have liquidity to target. You get. For example, you can be like sometimes you may find that people are trying to sell this trend line, and the market it's gonna manipulate them to this level here. You get. You will find that this market it can easily bounce from here and make a retest here with no confirmation. People will start buying and it will drop, bounce from here and sell. Now what do I look at? You get. Remember, I'm a pure price action trader. Are you getting me? So which means here what I look at, I look for a confirmation. A confirmation. I mean, if I get some good rejection from this level here, I'm gonna sell straight out because I know the market has already took these people who were buying, who were selling this trend line and all of those stuff. Now it's time to drop down because this is a major resistance. You get. So another thing, if we violate this level and retest here with a very nice confirmation, I will buy straight out. There I'll be like, you know what, bet. So from here, if I'm to sell from here with a confirmation, it's when I'm gonna sell down to this level. You get. So from this level, this will be my take profit. So from this take profit, I'll continue selling if we break this level and I retest to the upside. There I will know, you know what, we are going to this key zone down here. So there, if I get to know, you know what, we are dropping to this key zone here, I'll hold my price to this key zone. If we bounce from here, then I will just let this trend line, then knowing that, you know what, this is a shift to the upside, a retest to the downside, boom, we are continuing to the upside. Those things normally happens, but you should be having plan B. What if this happens? What can I do? What if this and this happens? What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to look at whenever if we reach at a certain zone? You get. That is it. That is the most important thing. You guess that is the most important thing. The most important thing, those are the best time frames I use from the weekly, daily. I use weekly with the daily time frame. Then I use 4H with 1 hour time frame. Entry, I do it from 5 minutes and 15 minutes. It depends on the market structure. So I hope you have learned this. This is the way, one way how to approach the market with just a pure price action and make money. For example, I'll give you a quick recap where I took some sales from here. I took this sell. I took this sell whereby you can see um, we had you can see people were trying to sell this support, but to myself I didn't have a reason why I should sell from here. You get. So the market had to manipulate. I will use that word because it is very very common, like whereby the market manipulate and goes into your direction. You get. For me, I will keep calm. I will just watch the price till I see what I want in order to sell or buy the price. That is the most important thing. You get. So if you realize it well, we are having this support here. It is a support. We are having a very tested support inside. I call it internal support. You get. So we had another support here. Let me use this. We had another support here. So there then I saw that the market is pushing at a high level. So my targets were around here. Let me go to the lower time frame. My targets, which time frame is this? My targets were around here. Let me use the one. I like 1H, as I told you earlier. I like 1H. So my targets were around here on this zone where I could see some rejection. I was in for sales. Then I went to this. My take profit was around. My take profit one was around here. So the market has to go back to my to BE. Then I had to spot another good rejection. Then I went in for sales. So I kept on selling to this point here, exact here. So I even shared it with my public channel. If you can check down, it's we took these sales here a few days back. So that is it. So actually my plan was I wanted to hold this price to the downside. Then I knew the market could keep on rejecting, could keep on ranging in this channel. So I didn't want to take my profit back. So I just had to pull out. But my bias right now for USD CHF, we are in some sales, short-term sales to this point down here. Where is it? This one here, so that we can continue buy. So again, don't miss these sales, guys. Don't miss these buys, guys. It's gonna be USD CHF. If we bounce back to this level here, it may make some good manipulation to the downside to this support here, but again, shift, then boom, another move to the upside. So don't miss this. Don't miss this move, guys. Don't miss this move. It's gonna be a very nice swing trade. That is it. You should join the channel. The link is just below. Yeah, that is it. So that is the lesson. I hope you have learned something. Yes, I hope you learned something. So make sure you subscribe down, because I'll be dropping the videos every day on this YouTube channel. So subscribe down. Make sure you hit the like button. If you want to trade with the best broker, the link is just below. Tap into the link to create a trading account. If you want to join my Telegram channel, which is Uptown Trading Community, the link is still below. Alright, see you next time.